Welcome to Halo Infinite Tips and Tricks, hosted by Assassin RFP.
Yo, what is up, and welcome to another Halo Infinite video. Today we're going to be breaking down gameplay from my boy Ammo, and he was very curious to see what I thought about his Capture the Flag gameplay, because he says it's the mode that gives it the most trouble. So we're going to be taking a look at what he does right and what he could improve on, and also what he does wrong, which I'm sure is a lot. So if you like to get information that you could get nowhere else on the internet, make sure to subscribe, because I'm going to have a lot more coming your way soon. Alright, and it looks like Ammo is spawning in, and he is pushing to his top mid. Alright, not bad. I like that he's keeping top control, focused on a power weapon. And a big mistake is that Ammo saw the enemy pick up the overshield, and the enemy wasn't one shot before he could use it. Meaning Ammo gave up top control to chase a person who's going to have their OS up in a second. That's not good. He definitely should have realized that the OS was a lost cause and to keep top control. And it looks like Ammo realized this mistake almost as soon as we did, and he decides to take cover and hide. He knows the enemy saw him, he knows the enemy is trying to push, so he's just trying to wait for his allies to come in support, because he knows he's not going to win a one-on-one against the OS. And luckily he out BRs this person, and I'm pretty sure he was reacting to a call out. And then he decided to quick peek. Now his shields were fully down. However, pro tip, he knew that the enemy was distracted by his ally assassin, so he decided to quick peek. But what he does great, he doesn't quick peek with the intention to stay out there. He quick peeks with the intention to quick peek, to literally just see what's on the other side of cover, not to make a play or anything, just so he could get information to assess the situation. And definitely not giving the enemy enough time to shoot his ally and then immediately shoot him. He hid before that could even happen. Would have liked a little bit more patience, but then what he really did, which was the baller move, was that he jumped out of cover. Because Ammo didn't know if this enemy was waiting for him or still chasing his ally. In this case, you could tell that the enemy was chasing his ally because he was throwing grenades way behind Ammo. But if the enemy was looking where he was going to be waiting at head level, waiting for him to strafe out. But instead, Ammo jumped up, which would have thrown the enemy's aim completely off. So although it didn't really come into play here, that is actually a very, very big pro tip, and something you should add to your strafes when you're working behind cover. Alright, and Ammo definitely counted his shots and made sure he could secure a beatdown and a kill. Chicken!
All targets destroyed.
Alright, and looks like Ammo is spawning at Bulldog. Okay, looks like Ammo decided to go cross map and is trying to get on top of the enemy's base. Alright, very good flank there. Do not like the fact that he decided to just reload out in the open, specifically in the enemy's base, where they spawn, where they are, where they were, where your allies are fighting. Luckily, the enemies were distracted. And hopefully, you can support your ally in pulling this flag. Okay, nice grenade bounce, nice shots. Positioning seemed kind of aimless at first when that enemy first encountered you. And yeah, would have liked you to be a little more cautious and stick to walls and stick to covers. Even if you don't know where enemies are coming from, be in a place where you could easily take cover. Alright, looks like Matador was carrying the flag and he got beat down. Now Ammo is able to pull the flag. At this point, Ammo is just walking. Now, I know he doesn't want the enemy to know where he's at, but the flag is so close to the base, and an enemy literally just died, and everyone on the map saw where the flag got pulled from. So at this point, I think sprinting would have been a lot better. Juggling would have been a lot better. Or, you know, if you could juggle while sprinting, which is actually faster, that's definitely what you should have done here, because the enemies know where the flag is. And I like his decision of giving up top control when he gets shot. That is a baller move. That's sarcasm, by the way. Never do that. Alright, nice double kill. What I really like that Ammo did there is that he saw where the enemies were throwing grenades, so instead of backing up, which usually you might want to do so you could strafe behind cover for the first fight, he decided to push forward to avoid the grenade. So just being aware of where grenades and projectiles are going and moving accordingly while still putting pressure on your enemy. Nice patience to let your shields recharge. Okay. Excellent example of using stairs and ramps to strafe. Although there wasn't as much horizontal strafe movement that I would have liked to see, the fact that he used the stairs to strafe is actually way faster and way better than crouch strafing. Because unlike crouch strafing where it's only either standing position or bottom position, which muscle memory will train you how to counter, when you're on a ramp, you could strafe to different and weird positions. And if you notice here, he was also varying his timing. So that was an excellent display of strafing.
Sweet.
Alright, looks like Ammo made it all the way across to the enemy's base and picks up flag. Now, unlike earlier, I do like that he's not sprinting or juggling the flag. The enemies have no idea where the flag is being taken. I mean, until now, but he got the flag way farther out than he would have if he would have just initially sprinted. So I do like that decision. It looks like his allies are fighting for the flag and Ammo respawns. And now that the enemies know where the flag's at, his allies are juggling the flag. Ammo picks up rockets and kills himself?
All targets destroyed.
What he definitely should have done was realize where his ally was pulling the flag and maybe hid behind the market where he hid earlier when his shields were down, or went up to top rockets and basically just wait for enemies to get in front of him to pass him by and then shoot him with the rockets. It would be a super easy free kill. Alright, looks like his team still has the flag. They've returned their own flag, and that's going to lead to a capture. And although mistakes were made, Ammo pulling the flag and getting it as far as he did initially is what led to the capture. So credit where credit is due. Alright, I do like that Ammo has the patience to not just push out into the open. He's staying in a place where he could easily strafe into cover as needed, and he's anticipating where enemies will be. And he's looking there, not just cluelessly, aimlessly watching places. Nice grenade placement. And, you know, overall, just being a pest. If his ally wins a few battles and they push forward, where Ammo is, he could easily rotate anywhere on the enemy base and put as much pressure as possible. And notice how he's moving cover to cover, not simply as jumping out into the middle of the map. This is probably the most dangerous position he's been at during this whole time, and pretty sure he wanted to jump into the window there. But you see here, the times where he does decide to give up kind of like a defensive position with cover are times where the enemies are distracted by allies, so he's just setting up for a good flank and for good support fire. And again, earlier he was looking at that exact same position to see if enemies were going to come through. They never did, but sometimes they do. And you're just playing a probability game, and sometimes it pays off. All right, and Ammo once again pulling the flag, going in the same direction as before, but again, not sprinting. Just playing it calmly. You see how Ammo didn't jump there? That's to eliminate the time he would be seen. So if he could get lower to the ground sooner, there's more of a chance that the enemies are gonna miss where the flag was taken. Ooh, unfortunately looks like an enemy is at the allies' flag spawn points and it's kind of raining destruction on them.
Burn, bitch!
I think we gotta watch that again. All right. Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Sorry, no tip there. I just thought it was funny. Woo! All right. Overall, I know you wanted to know what you could do better to improve your capture the flag game. But I would say, like, when it comes to capture the flag and the objective, you did really well. I like that you took top control. You didn't push in really by yourself until a lot of the enemy team was down first, and you waited and you backed up if the enemy was taking control of their base, because that is exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to wait for your team and your allies to make a push to get a few kills, to clear the base, and then pull the flag like you did. You didn't sprint as default. One thing you could do, which I don't think this was a problem in the gameplay, but if you could learn how to sprint and juggle the flag at the same time, you could fly through the map with that. It's a guaranteed way to score a flag. And there are a lot of other cool flag tricks that you could do on this map, but that is more knowing a little bit of your routes and using the grapple on this map as well. And that's something that maybe we could talk about in a different video, and maybe I just show these different tricks and, you know, perform them for you guys. But otherwise, I think you did a really great job. And that's going to bring us to the end of the video. And if you learned anything new today, anything helpful, or if you like this kind of content, because I like making it for you guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to grow this channel to be a resource for everyone, and it's a cool place to hang out. So yeah, I'll see you again on the next one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.